Welcome to Astrava Angel Signals. If you have found this video today, it is not an accident. It is not a random moment. It is not something that just happened while you were scrolling through your day. You were guided here, led here, and pulled here because something in the universe is trying to reach you. There is a message you were meant to hear, a whisper that has been following you silently, waiting for the moment when your heart would finally be open enough to receive it. Right now, I want you to take a deep breath. Let your shoulders relax. Let the noise around you fade just a little. Because the moment you are in right now holds more meaning than you realize. You have been asking for clarity. You have been searching for answers. You have been hoping for a sign that your life is not stuck, that your prayers are not being ignored, and that your journey has a direction even when everything feels confusing. And because of that inner calling, you were drawn to these words. The universe has been trying to speak to you, softly but consistently, and now the message is finally reaching you. Think about the last few days. There were moments, very small moments, where you felt something shifting. Maybe you sensed a strange familiarity with something new. Maybe you kept seeing repeating numbers. Maybe your dreams started carrying symbols that stayed with you long after you woke up. Maybe you felt a sudden heaviness, followed by a wave of peace that came from nowhere. Or maybe, without any logical reason, you felt that someone, somewhere, was watching over you. None of these things were coincidences. They were signals, gentle signals, sent by the universe, by your angels, by the energy that protects you, guides you, and prepares your path long before you take your next step. You have reached a point in your life where a shift is about to happen. Something is being rearranged for you. Something is clearing. Something is making space for what you prayed for, even if right now it feels like everything is being taken away. You have been holding on to old habits, old emotions, old fears, and old versions of yourself because you never realized that letting go is part of the blessing too. The universe knows what you are ready for before you do. It sees what your heart can carry even when you doubt yourself. And right now, it is trying to show you something important. The path that is opening for you is different from anything you've walked before. There have been times when you felt alone. Times when you wondered if anyone truly understood you. Times when you silently broke down but continued smiling because you had no other choice. Times when you carried pain in your chest that you could not explain to anyone. But even during those moments, you were not alone. Something kept you going. Something kept giving you strength even when you couldn't find any inside yourself. That something is what is speaking to you today. That unseen guidance that held you through every moment you thought would break you is now stepping forward, trying to communicate more clearly. If you have been feeling tired, lost, or uncertain, this message is especially for you. You are in a transition. Your soul is growing. Your energy is changing. You are becoming someone stronger, someone wiser, someone more aligned with their true path. But growth often comes with confusion. Transformation often comes with discomfort. And blessings often come disguised as endings. That is why the universe is speaking to you now, to remind you that nothing you are experiencing is without purpose. There are no coincidences when your soul is awakening. Every person entering your life now, every thought that keeps returning to your mind, every sign, every repeated number, every emotion that rises unexpectedly, all of it is communication. You have been asking for a sign, and the universe is responding louder than ever before. You are being shown that you are ready for something new, ready for a different chapter, ready for the things you once thought you were not strong enough to handle. And the very fact that you are here, listening to these words, is the proof that your spirit is prepared for the next step. You may not see the full picture yet. That's okay. You don't need to. The beginning of every new chapter always feels unclear. Think of the sunrise. The light appears slowly, gently, almost quietly. But once it begins, nothing can stop it. That is exactly what is happening in your life right now. Your sunrise has already started. The darkness is beginning to lift. The silence is turning into guidance. The confusion is turning into clarity. You are stepping into a time where everything that once held you down will no longer have power over you. The universe wants you to know that the things you lost were never meant to define you. The people who left were never meant to stay on your entire journey. The setbacks you faced were never meant to destroy you. They were part of preparing you. Every moment of pain taught you strength. Every disappointment taught you wisdom. Every delay taught you patience. And every prayer you whispered in the dark is now unfolding into reality, little by little, even if you cannot see it yet. There is something you need to understand. You are not behind in life. You are not late. You are not failing. You are exactly where you need to be. Your journey is uniquely designed for your soul. Your timing is divine. What is meant for you will find you, not through force, not through fear, but through alignment. And right now, alignment is happening around you in ways you cannot imagine. There is energy shifting in your favor. Doors you thought were closed are slowly unlocking. People who truly belong in your future are being guided toward you. Opportunities that once passed you by are returning in new and better forms. Your angels have been working silently, clearing obstacles you didn't even know existed. The universe is rearranging things for you so that everything meant for you arrives at the perfect moment. Not too late, not too early, but precisely when your soul is ready to receive it. You don't need to worry. You don't need to fear. You don't need to doubt. Yes, you have been through pain. Yes, you have been through disappointment. Yes, you have had moments where you questioned your worth and wondered if you were enough. But those moments are not your future. They are lessons. They are stepping stones. They are chapters that shaped you, not definitions that trap you. A new energy is entering your life, peaceful, stable, divine, and aligned. The universe has watched you grow, watched you struggle, watched you keep going even when your heart was heavy. And now, that energy is beginning to bless you in ways you once prayed for. Your patience is being rewarded. Your faith is being acknowledged. Your resilience is being honored. This is the moment where you stop doubting yourself and start trusting the path that is opening before you. You are stronger than you think. You are more guided than you know. And you are more aligned than you realize. Everything happening now is leading you toward the life you were always meant to live. There are no coincidences. You are here because it was time for you to hear this. There comes a moment in every soul's journey when the universe begins to whisper louder, when the signs that once felt small begin to appear with a strange intensity that you can no longer ignore. You may have already felt it. A sudden shift in your emotions. A strange calmness in the middle of chaos. A heaviness that comes and goes without explanation. A thought that keeps returning again and again, as if someone is placing it gently into your mind. These moments are not random. They are the universe trying to guide you, to prepare you, to align you with something greater than what you have been settling for. You have been walking through life carrying weight that wasn't yours to hold forever. Expectations, disappointments, fears, memories that hurt more than you admit. All of these have been sitting on your shoulders, slowing your spirit down. Deep inside, you know you were meant for more than this. You know you were meant to rise. You know you were meant to evolve into someone stronger, someone calmer, someone more connected to their own truth. And that inner knowing is what the universe is responding to right now. There are energies shifting around you even if you cannot see them yet. People you thought you needed may begin to drift away. Things you once wanted may suddenly feel unimportant. Paths you were forcing yourself to walk may start to feel heavy and closed off. At first, it may feel confusing, even uncomfortable, but this is the universe removing what no longer serves your growth. This is the universe clearing space for what your soul has been asking for. You are being redirected, not rejected. You are being protected, not punished. Think about how often you've tried to make things work that were never aligned with your spirit. You tried to hold on to people who weren't meant to stay. You tried to carry responsibilities that drained your energy. You tried to fix situations that were falling apart because they were meant to end. You stayed in places where your heart no longer felt safe. You tolerated things that hurt you because you were afraid of losing what little you thought you had. But now, the universe is reminding you that you were never meant to live a life built on fear, pressure, or survival. You were meant to live a life that feels peaceful, purposeful, and aligned. There is a version of you that you haven't met yet, a version who is confident, grounded, wise, and deeply connected to their inner truth. That version is calling you now, pulling you gently toward transformation. And whether you realize it or not, you are already stepping into that version. Every time you choose your peace over chaos, every time you walk away from what harms your spirit, every time you trust your intuition even when the path is unclear, you move closer to becoming who you were always meant to be. The universe wants you to know that your intuition is not your imagination. The feelings you've been having lately, the thoughts that appear out of nowhere, the sudden desires for change, all of these are messages. Your soul speaks through your intuition. Your angels speak through synchronicities. And the universe speaks through the moments that make your heart pause, even for just a second. When something feels right without a logical explanation, that is guidance. When something feels heavy or draining despite looking good on the surface, that is a warning. Listen to these feelings. They are not coincidences. You may also find yourself becoming more sensitive lately, not weak, but deeply aware. You may sense other people's energy more clearly. You may feel drained around the wrong people and uplifted around the right ones. You may feel overwhelmed by noise or chaos even when nothing appears wrong. This sensitivity is part of your spiritual awakening. Your energy is changing. Your soul is becoming more attuned to truth. You are beginning to recognize who and what aligns with you on a deeper level. This is a gift, even if it feels uncomfortable at times. The universe is also preparing you for new beginnings. You might not see them yet, but they are forming quietly behind the scenes. Something you have prayed for, hoped for, or daydreamed about is closer than you think. But before it arrives, something inside you needs to shift. You must believe you are worthy of what you desire. You must believe you deserve peace. You must believe you deserve to start over, to rebuild, to rise again. The universe can give you everything, but if your heart is still holding on to doubt, fear, or guilt, you will not be able to receive those blessings fully. This is why your journey feels the way it does right now. You are not stuck. You are being refined. You are not lost. You are being guided. You are not broken. You are being rebuilt from the inside out. And this rebuilding is shaping you into someone who can handle the blessings that are coming, someone who can protect their peace, someone who knows their worth deeply and unapologetically. There is something you need to hear. You are not alone in this transition. The universe has been sending you signs because it knows your heart has been tired. It knows you needed reassurance. It knows you needed to feel seen, heard, and understood in ways the world has failed to give you. That is why these messages keep finding you at the right time. That is why you keep being pulled toward words that calm your spirit. That is why certain numbers appear repeatedly, why certain thoughts echo in your mind, why certain people cross your path unexpectedly. You are being watched over. You are being guided. You are being loved by the unseen. Everything you are feeling is valid. Everything you are experiencing has meaning. Everything you are going through is shaping your path. Trust this process, even the parts that don't make sense yet. You will look back one day and realize that every delay, every disappointment, every detour was leading you exactly where you were meant to be. And remember this: the universe doesn't make mistakes. If something is being taken away, something better is on its way. If something is ending, something more aligned is beginning. If something feels uncertain, it is only because a new chapter is unfolding behind the scenes. Your soul was never meant to stay small. It was never meant to shrink itself to fit into places that could not hold its light. You were created to expand, to heal, to grow, and to rise. What you are stepping into next will not require you to fight for peace. It will not drain your spirit. It will not confuse you or weaken you. It will feel natural. It will feel gentle. It will feel like home. Not the kind of home you came from, but the kind of home your soul has been craving for years. You are getting closer. You are aligning. You are becoming. And none of this is a coincidence. There comes a time when the universe stops whispering and begins to speak more clearly, more directly, almost as if it refuses to let you ignore the truth any longer. You might be in that phase right now. The signs you've been noticing, the emotions you've been feeling, the strange coincidences that keep repeating, all of this is happening because your life is entering a point of alignment. You may not understand the full meaning yet, but something inside you already knows that you are standing at the edge of a powerful shift. You have grown in ways you don't even realize. You survived moments you thought would break you. You held yourself together when everything around you felt like it was falling apart. And even though you questioned your strength, even though you doubted your worth, you continued moving forward. The universe saw that, your angels felt that, and now, the energy around you is beginning to respond to that resilience. You might feel a sense of distance from certain people lately, not because you're angry, and not because something dramatic happened, but simply because your soul is evolving. You're not resonating with the same things anymore. The conversations that once excited you now feel empty. The environments you stayed in for years now feel too small. The connections you forced yourself to maintain now drain your spirit instead of nourishing it. This is not a sign that something is wrong. This is a sign that you are outgrowing the parts of your life that no longer match your frequency. Your energy is rising. Your consciousness is expanding. Your spirit is stepping into a clearer version of itself. And as you evolve, anything that isn't aligned with your new level begins to fall away. It may feel strange, uncomfortable, or even lonely at times, but this is the natural process of spiritual growth. You are not losing anything. You are shedding. You are making space. You are preparing for what is coming next. And what is coming next is unlike anything you've experienced before. You have reached a point where the universe is ready to open new doors for you, doors that lead to peace, clarity, abundance, and emotional freedom. But before these doors can fully open, you must release the fears that have been limiting you. The fear of being alone. The fear of starting over. The fear of failure. The fear of not being enough. These fears have followed you for years, whispering doubts into your mind, convincing you to stay small. But your soul is done carrying them. Your spirit is tired of shrinking. Your heart is ready to expand into something bigger. There is a message rising inside you, a message of courage, a message of healing, a message of awakening. And that message is becoming louder with every passing day. You might feel emotional for no reason. You might feel unusually sensitive or deeply reflective. You might feel overwhelmed, inspired, or confused all at once. This is because your inner world is rearranging itself. Old wounds are surfacing to be healed. Old beliefs are dissolving. Old trauma is releasing. You are becoming lighter, clearer, freer. Sometimes, spiritual awakening doesn't look peaceful at first. It looks like questioning everything you thought you knew. It looks like feeling disconnected from the world around you. It looks like losing interest in things that once defined you. It looks like realizing that the version of you who survived the past cannot lead you into your future. But all of this is part of the transformation. The discomfort is temporary. The clarity that comes afterward is life-changing. The universe wants you to trust this transition, even though it feels uncertain. You are not being pulled away from your old life. You are being pulled toward your true path. That faint feeling you get sometimes, the feeling that something bigger is waiting for you, is not your imagination. It is your destiny calling you. It is your intuition recognizing the future before your eyes can see it. There have been moments recently where you felt something shifting inside you. Moments when your heart felt strangely calm, or moments when your mind felt unusually clear, even if only for a second. These are signs of alignment. These are glimpses of the energy you are stepping into. You are beginning to connect with your higher self in a deeper way. You are beginning to hear the quiet guidance that has always been there, hidden beneath the noise of the world. Your angels have been sending you reassurance. The repeating numbers you keep seeing are not coincidences. The dreams that feel meaningful are not random. The timing of certain events is not accidental. You are being prepared. You are being guided. You are being supported by forces that understand your journey better than you do. And one of the biggest truths the universe wants you to realize right now is this: you are worthy of the life you dream about. Not someday. Not when you heal more. Not when you achieve more. Not when you become better. You are worthy now. You are deserving now. You are enough now. You have carried so much pain, so many burdens, so many memories that still echo inside your heart. You've held yourself through moments no one knows about. You've smiled through situations that hurt more than words can explain. And you've kept faith alive even when everything around you gave you reasons to give up. That strength has not gone unnoticed. The universe is acknowledging your endurance. Your angels are honoring your journey. The blessings that are coming into your life are not random. They are earned by your courage, your patience, and your silent resilience. Something powerful is unfolding for you. You may already sense it. A feeling that your current life is too small for your future. A feeling that something big is coming, something healing, something freeing. And you're right. You are approaching a chapter where peace will come naturally, where you will no longer have to question whether you are on the right path, because everything will begin to align effortlessly. Conversations will flow. Opportunities will appear. People who match your energy will enter your life. Things will start making sense in ways they never did before. Your soul is stepping into a higher timeline. A more aligned version of your life is preparing to reveal itself. The universe is opening doors you once thought were impossible. And even if you can't see it clearly, even if you're still uncertain or afraid, this shift is already in motion. Nothing can stop what is meant for you. Nothing can block what is destined for your soul. You are being lifted. You are being guided. You are being transformed. And none of this, absolutely none of it, is a coincidence. There is a moment, right before everything changes, when life feels the most uncertain. You may be in that moment now. A place where you can sense that something is shifting, but you cannot see where it's leading. A place where you feel both hopeful and afraid at the same time. A place where you are learning to trust the unseen, even when the path looks unfamiliar. This is not a sign that you are lost. This is the universe preparing you for a breakthrough. You have spent so much of your life being strong. You survived things that others would have broken under. You carried weight that wasn't your responsibility. You healed wounds that weren't your fault. You forgave people who never apologized. You rebuilt yourself quietly, without seeking praise, without expecting help. And even though you didn't realize it, every moment of that journey brought you here, to a place where the universe is finally ready to give back to you. Everything you have been through has shaped your spirit into something powerful. The struggles, the heartbreak, the disappointments, the delays, none of it was wasted. Every painful moment carved wisdom into your heart. Every lonely night taught you something about your inner strength. Every ending prepared you for a beginning that is greater than anything you've experienced before. Nothing was pointless. Nothing was random. Every piece of your past is forming the foundation of your future. And now, the universe is aligning everything for your next chapter. You may feel more emotional than usual lately. You may feel tired in a different way, not physically, but spiritually. It's because your soul is shedding old energy. You are releasing the pain, the fear, the guilt, the self-doubt that you've held inside for so long. This release is necessary. You cannot carry old wounds into a new life. You cannot step into your blessings while your heart is still holding on to the things that broke you. This is why your emotions have been rising. This is why your intuition feels louder. This is why your dreams have become clearer and more symbolic. Your spirit is cleansing itself. And as you let go, you are making space. Space for clarity, space for peace, space for opportunities that are aligned with your truth. The universe has been waiting for this moment, the moment when your heart finally becomes willing to receive what it once pushed away out of fear. You are ready now, even if you don't feel like it. You are stronger now, even if you can't see it. You are becoming the version of yourself who is capable of handling everything you once prayed for. The universe wants you to understand something important. The blessings coming your way are not small. They are not temporary. They are not fragile. They are life-changing. They are stable. They are meant to stay. And they are aligned with your highest purpose. The struggles you went through were not punishment. They were preparation. What you lost made space for what you are about to gain. What ended cleared the path for what is beginning. What hurt you is turning into healing. You may soon notice unexpected opportunities appearing. Opportunities that match your soul, your values, your dreams. You may meet people who feel familiar, comforting, aligned, as if you've known them long before you ever spoke. You may feel drawn toward new environments, new ideas, new choices. This is not impulsiveness, this is intuition. This is your higher self guiding you. This is the universe signaling that your energy is rising into a higher timeline. There will also be moments of clarity, sudden realizations, gentle insights, inner knowing. You may begin to understand why certain things happened the way they did. You may finally see how the puzzle pieces fit together. And with that understanding, a peace will enter your life, a peace that doesn't depend on external circumstances. A peace that comes from your soul recognizing its path. What is coming toward you is not chaos, it is alignment. It is abundance. It is stability. It is love, real love. Love that doesn't hurt. Love that doesn't make you question your worth. Love that feels safe, calm, and familiar at the deepest level of your being. The universe is also bringing you healing in areas you stopped expecting improvement. The parts of you that felt broken are being restored. The places where you felt empty are being filled. The wounds you thought would stay with you forever are beginning to close. This healing may happen slowly, softly, like a sunrise spreading light across a dark sky. But once it begins, it continues. And it changes everything. There will come a day, sooner than you think, when you will look back at this period of your life and feel grateful. Grateful for the struggles that forced you to grow. Grateful for the endings that redirected your path. Grateful for the signs that guided you when you couldn't see the way forward. Grateful for the strength you discovered within yourself. And that gratitude will fill your heart with a kind of peace you have never known before. The universe is speaking to you, not to scare you, but to prepare you. Not to confuse you, but to awaken you. Not to overwhelm you, but to remind you that you are not alone on this journey. You are supported, you are guided, you are protected, you are loved, and the message is simple. Trust what is happening, trust what is leaving, trust what is arriving, trust what you feel deep within your soul. Because none of this is a coincidence. You were meant to hear these words. You were meant to rise from your past. You were meant to step into the life that is calling you now. Your new beginning is already unfolding. And the universe is finally clearing the path for you to walk into it with confidence, with clarity, and with the light that has always lived inside you.